The rightness of the question?
Yes.
Ugh.
We believe that we are very right most of the time.
You know, we're just gonna start. I mean, what am I gonna do here?
I mean, I feel like
I'm not gonna listen to this bullshit anymore. He's just lying.
it's generally a good attitude to have in life.
Oh, okay, sure, yes.
The conviction that you're correct.
See, I didn't get anyone in trouble.
I just blasted something. Hey, welcome to Kabsa. It's your boy Adel. What's happened was popping episode 115. I just checked it a minute ago. That's why I know I'm right. I got the homie Champs right behind me.
Yo.
I got Turks right next to
Yo.
me. And right next to us, we got a hometown hero. The one and only. Oh, why are you giggling already? We didn't start yet. Baloo. We didn't start yet. The one and only Baloo, our good friend, our homie. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's been a minute in the work. We've been busy and you've been busy.
Very.
I'm surprised. Why are you even busy, Baloo? Like, what you been doing lately? I'm joking. I'm joking. We know what's going on.
I'm probably doing something right now, actually.
You've been on your phone like for 40 minutes since you got here.
I know, man. It's terrible. Everybody hates it around me.
Well, that's good. At least it's something to hate.
Yeah.
Because you're a lovable guy.
Thank you.
So you see how I twist that motherfucker real quick? You didn't see that coming, did you? Yo, I want to start with this. First off, how are you?
Good. Excited.
How has it been?
Pumped. It's been surreal.
Busy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Busy.
a lot of surreal, but honestly, like it's I have nothing to complain about right now.
I respect that. I respect that. Well, everybody's in a good moment right now.
Yeah.
Almost everybody. Except Champs. Champs, he doesn't care.
I mean,
He's in a bad mood.
Now that I think about it, maybe I have a couple of things to complain about, but I'm gonna let the first comment sit.
All right.
Actually.
You're a nice person. Like I said, you're a nice person. I want to talk to you about this. Let's go back in time for a minute. First off, I saw the what's the name? The Shahid series you guys dropped.
Documentary.
The documentary.
Yeah,
I'm
Q.
sorry.
Q.
It's called Q.
Yep.
That caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Really loved it.
Mhm.
We got to know you, to be honest. Like on a certain level, you know, we got to know the artist.
On a more personal level.
Yeah.
And also Muhammad Nassar, shout out to Muhammad, family friend. You guys shout out to Vinyl Mode if you guys don't know.
My accomplice.
Yeah, I will deal with him later on. I will see you later on, my guy. I haven't seen you in a minute. But that gave me flashbacks.
Yeah.
That gave me huge flashbacks.
Honestly, it gives me flashbacks watching it, like because it's been a couple of years now since our world has changed.
Yeah.
And you tend to forget you want to bury these old memories. You know what I mean? But yeah, watching the movie, I remembered how I felt shooting it, and this was pre mdlbeast, so I was actually, yeah, strangely enough, even when I watch it now, I don't believe what I'm about to say, but I was actually really reserved in my interviews. I was really holding back, but
it was a different time.
it was a very different time.
Yeah. Even though it was 2 years ago, it was a different time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
how we move today, how we function, how we speak, how we present ourselves is so different than what it was back then.
I think the key word is ourselves.
Yes.
We're definitely being ourselves.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that's the massive difference. At least for me, like I feel like there's no longer that facade that you carry around with you.
True.
Right?
True.
It's no longer there. We can actually go out and do our thing and be us.
Exactly.
In the best way possible.
Exactly it. I remember I was going to a meeting once. I think it was a meeting. I was going to someone's office. I'm not sure, but either or. And I was passing by and I saw the HR department and there was like girls with purple hair.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, there was no way in fucking hell I'm gonna see
there's
purple
no
hair.
way.
There's no way you're gonna see hair.
That's also a point.
Yeah.
And like you see individuality. That's something that we didn't have before. No one was being themselves. Everyone was being part of the herd, as we could say, you know?
Right.
Right. Champs, you could go ahead and say
It
that?
wasn't encouraged, right?
No.
It was.
See, Turks is with me on this one.
Yeah, that's true. You were encouraged to basically fit in and not stand out.
Yeah.
You know, and nowadays the opposite is the complete truth. Like
Yeah.
nowadays, everybody wants to showcase who they are.
Absolutely.
Everybody's searching for themselves.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, you said it right. When we were watching it, you can tell it was a different time.
It was a different time.
You know? Like me, I personally know Muhammad.
Yeah.
You know, I know his older brother, I know the family.
Yeah.
And so watching that, like where he is today and where it was back then, like the fear he was talking about,
Yeah.
like you can really feel it. Because back then you guys were doing something with mdlbeast that, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it
Yeah,
was
I
a
know.
smack to the fucking face. That's what it was.
I call it the biggest band-aid ripped off.
Oh,
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
Basically.
Facts. No, it wasn't a band-aid, it was a duct tape.
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't a
a
band-aid.
huge band-aid. It was like I remember just like before you'd walk around in Riyadh and you wouldn't smile at people.
That's facts.
You weren't
You know what I'm
encouraged.
talking?
To
You
smile
weren't
at people.
encouraged to smile at people
Yeah.
because people thought you wanted something, but people smile.
People have
smile now.
conversations in public.
And at the first Soundstorm, I remember just all I wanted to look at was people's faces as they came in. Right? I just wanted to look at faces.
The reaction.
And people were like
Stunned.
منشقين. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Like they were so happy.
What they're so
you know,
happy for what? Like the second they walked in, it was a new world.
Yeah.
And it was in their world.
It was in their world.
It wasn't something that they were leaving their houses and taking a plane to go
Yeah.
see. Like usually when you go, we all go to festivals here.
Yeah.
We all party.
Yeah.
So when we're going somewhere, like we're already mentally prepped.
Right.
We know we're getting on a plane. We know what time we're leaving.
Yeah.
We're mentally prepped. Once we land, we're like, yo, let's hit the hotel real
Yep.
quick and let's bounce over there.
Yep.
You know what to expect. You know what
But
you're going
waking up and then driving down the street.
Yeah.
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 Yo, that's something that a lot of people do not fucking understand. You
No.
drive down the street. Okay, it wasn't down the
Right.
street. It was like an hour drive, 2 hours. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
It's here.
It's here.
It's here.
You know?
Exactly.
It's
So-
here.
Yeah.
It's
Semantics.
on- like-
Semantics. By the way, we got Majid in the back. We got Umzi in the back. Shout out to them. Majid and Umzi. They're here. Sitting back at the restaurant. But for real, like,
Yeah.
you cannot fucking imagine that. You said it like perfect. I remember watching, like, I never thought that the first gig I would ever do, or the first festival
Yeah.
that I will ever do, it was going to be in my own hometown.
Yeah. And I didn't think or feel that until I was actually on stage.
You can see that in the documentary, by the way.
Whoa.
Like, okay, this is it.
You know?
I am here. This is the stage. These are the people.
These are my people.
Yes,
My
exactly.
people.
There's a difference. These are my people.
My people.
And they're celebrating me. They're celebrating us.
They're celebrating us.
It's amazing.
They're celebrating.
Exactly.
Period.
Let's stop at
Yeah, thank you.
celebrating.
We're just
You know what I
celebrating.
mean? In public, joy, like just so much beauty. It was a real feeling. It was
There was a part in if you guys did not watch it, it's on Shahid. It's called Q. If you haven't watched it yet, fuck you. I don't know what to tell
No,
you.
just go check it out. Now's the right
It's
time.
been out
We
for
need
like
to
a
see
minute.
it.
You have to see it. There was this part where after you finish your set and Mohamed finished his set, and everybody, I think Dish Dash was there on it.
Yeah.
I don't know who else. Sorry if I missed out your names. But that moment where everybody was together, like celebrating that moment, that genuine feeling on the
Yeah.
inside. Like you can feel that through the screen. Like, what the fuck
True.
did we just go
Very
through?
true.
That was several different moments pieced together as
Oh, yeah, facts.
basically reactions. So like after my set, I think the crew was there and so was my family.
Your brother.
So was my brother
We saw that.
and both of my sisters.
Yeah, I
And
saw that.
My other brother was there too, but he doesn't like cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Okay.
just get that?
Shout out to you, my guy. Shout out to you.
Naif does
All
not
the-
like- my brother Naif does
Shout out
not
to
like
Naif.
cameras.
Shout out to
Right, to be
Naif.
honest.
Yeah,
You did it right, my guy.
Yeah, no, he just and the cameras were there, and I actually forgot that I kissed my
His
brother's
forehead?
forehead.
Yeah, I love that
completely
moment.
Forgot.
I love that fucking moment.
And when I saw it like recently, this was a scene that was just added. We had to do a couple of re-edits, and then I saw the scene and I was floored by like yani. The culture is still there in these little gestures.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
like love and respect, and for him, yani, he definitely opened up my eyes to a lot of different things. So
I mean, that was the beautiful thing. It was the proud moment between the family.
yeah,
It wasn't just
no,
proud moment between everybody else that's around you who's working with the same thing. And your
Yeah.
own family are
my
proud of
family
you.
was there up on stage with me.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
beautiful. and
That's
they were Very
amazing.
happy for me. And
Guys,
they
he
were happy for
didn't invite us, guys. By the way, he didn't invite us with him.
There's
No,
this
don't
year.
Yeah, we'll be
Don't ruin it.
We'll be your family. We'll be your family. Don't worry about it. I'll hold signs and shit.
Hayyakum.
Habibi. No, we always got your back. What are you talking
I
about?
would love to have you there. Honestly,
We appreciate you, man. We always
and
appreciate
and the
you.
nice thing about the documentary was the journey that it showed, that you discussed your journey, Muhannad's journey,
Yeah.
from where you were and where you ended up. Like that was honestly another like a really great way of setting it up and showcasing the difference.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually talking to the director about this. I never saw myself in that light. You know what I mean? Like, and it was actually a moment where you see yourself on film, and this is you're being documented. All of us are being documented, right?
And you're
But
being genuine.
being genuine and just answering questions and
Like it's
talking about
nothing,
your
like it's every
story
day.
like it's nothing. But then watching it now, like there's something you know, I felt like, you know what, عندي سالفة. You know what I mean?
You do, and it came across.
And that was special, you know, like that, just that feeling of, you know, that whole journey, it helped me grow. So I don't look at it as something negative anymore. Like I don't look at our past as something negative. I honestly feel like it built me up for this. And
It prepared
this-
you.
Definitely.
When there was a moment when you were saying that I was into music before people
Yeah.
accepted it, and then how you got to hear it today, you were like, I felt that this is what I was meant to do all the time.
Yeah.
It's those blessings, those moments, and when you realize, you know, like I wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
When
it's not
everybody
wrong.
was telling me wrong. I knew I wasn't wrong,
Mm.
and then the opportunity showed itself, and you delivered. It's like you just prepared till that day.
Definitely. But there's an element of, you know, the outside effect on, you know, this was, to me, it was a hobby, right? And I loved it. I felt myself, you know, whenever I played, I felt my flow, you know, they call it the flow, whatever. I felt that whenever I played music and whenever I traveled, you know, I played in Bahrain, Dubai, whatever. You know, I always thought, okay, this is sort of juvenile. You know, I feel like I'm a overgrown child. I feel like this is video games. You know what I mean? I feel like, and that's the effect of, you know, culture or society or just the way they see these things. You know, nightlife, not just here, all over the world, is kind of vilified. You know what I mean?
True.
And this music is directly connected to nightlife, but you know, nobody sees or a lot of people don't see the positive effect of dancing,
deeper side of
the deeper side of it, the community that forms around it. You know, nothing forms communities better than music.
Because you let go of everything and you have that one thing that everybody can bond on.
Right. And then, you know, you could be on any dance floor around the world. And if you connect with someone on one track or one set, right, you probably, you know, cross like a 40% bridge into your relationship.
Communication.
You know what? Communication.
Building a connection between
It's not,
you.
it's unspoken. You
True,
know what I mean?
very
and
true.
it's music, and you know, it's cheesy and it's cliche, and everybody says it. You know, music connects people. It actually does.
It
actually
actually does.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's a rich, very potent adhesive, I would say. You know, like it connects people that strongly.
I love and going to that, like we were just talking about this before we started recording. You were talking about how you were able to go to different cities and like
Yeah.
find these different communities just through that music that you guys listen to.
Absolutely.
So it is true no matter where you go, whether it's in Europe or in the States or anywhere else in the world.
That was a kumbaya moment from Shamsi, by the way.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
All the world is one.
Holding hands
It's
together.
real. It's very real. It's very real, and that's, you know, that started with the, you know, the disco era. You know, that's what really started all of that, you know, thinking. But it's actually real. People
The thing
connect.
is, there was this one part that we didn't get to see, which was, how did you convince yourself to keep going? Because a lot of people, they get to that
Oh.
despair point, you know, like I'm doing this, but where am I really going?
I didn't really convince myself. I didn't have to. I just really loved it, and I really liked the effect I had on my
It's
community, my
passion.
friends. Yeah,
So-
I enjoy it.
You
know,
never
and-
questioned it.
Nope, no, not for a second. And honestly, it's my pastime. Like it is something I actually enjoy. I always tell people this. Like when I play, my first audience member is actually me. I want to dance.
You want
I
to
want-
enjoy
I
it.
want to enjoy my
this.
hour and a half. I want to actually really vibe with the crowd, and I never play alone. Like I'm never at home playing alone. There's always there's a counterpart. You need a counterpart to play for, to dance with. You know what I mean? And that's you know, for me, I look for muses in the dance floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll dance with someone maybe 10 meters away from me, and just I'll notice them, and I'll notice them feeling the music, and
you will play to see the reaction.
yeah,
You're
and
feeding off the energy. Basically.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You feed off the energy, but also like
You give
it's-
the energy as
you
well.
give the energy, and you give yourself the energy too. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like it's actually a struggle because I also bore myself. You know,
Sometimes.
and I don't want to play the same stuff all the time, and
Mm.
you know, that's what actually keeps me going. I want to continue to entertain, my ears and my audience's ears.
I
That's
think
the
we should.
creative side.
I think we should clock it in. It's at 16 or 15 minutes. We've got the first word of energy.
Yeah.
We are just missing vibe. So if you're playing bingo at home, just stay in touch. Stay in touch. We'll get there. We'll get there. Thank you, Shamsi.
We'll keep this going.
We were doing well until you brought the word energy.
Yeah.
Okay,
we did.
leave the word energy alone. Man, ما دخل الموضوع.
Important
Okay?
to showcase and highlights.
I swear to God, man. That aside.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of that happened.
Mm-hmm.
We got to the first Middle Beast.
Mm-hmm.
We all saw Middle Beast.
Yep.
Everybody attended Middle Beast.
Yep.
Everybody talked about Middle Beast. 2 or 3 months after Middle Beast, people were still Middle Beasting.
Yes, they were.
Okay.
True. Very true.
It was in every single corner.
Yeah.
Now you guys built a community without even trying to build a community. You know that.
Listen, the community story is actually really interesting because you come from a more private experience where things are very intimate and the communities are all very good friends, and you vet people 100 times before you invite them to any party, and that creates silos. It creates pockets.
True.
Right? And these pockets all met at Soundstorm,
Exactly.
and so
Oh, you're here?
yeah.
Oh,
wait, you do
what-
this?
You know what I
all
mean?
of you like this?
Yes.
Basically,
That was
And
that
so
was most of Middle Soundstorm.
it was really it was a phenomenon.
It was eye-opening.
It was eye-opening because everyone just they met and this community suddenly mushroomed, and it continues to mushroom, continues to grow. You
True.
know what I mean?
True.
But we still hold on to that, vetting.
Original
Right?
feel.
Yeah, the original feel of like, how do you know this person? Should we invite this person? Like
Yeah.
it's still there. Even with the private events, even if they're selling tickets, like they'll do checks on people before they.
I still agree because it's still fresh.
It's fresh.
And here's one of the issues that we have. That sometimes people would think that this is a trend, so they'll throw themselves into it.
Yeah.
And then they'll become one with
Right.
it. And then usually those are the people that can cause you sometimes problems because they're not taking the time to actually embrace it.
But who's gonna judge that? Really, you know what I mean? Like
Besides me?
No. In
Joking,
the sense
joking.
that who's gonna actually like look for that in people? You can't really guess that.
Well, the thing is, you do
It's-
want the entire community to feel comfortable, right? So
Yeah.
you do want to. I don't.
You want to be as inclusive as possible.
Exactly.
You want people to come. You want people to join this, crew, or just enjoy themselves.
Enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
True. But at the same time, you do want to have that community feel, like, okay, it's comfortable within itself. You get my point?
Yeah.
Like the whole vetting thing, I guess that's where it comes from.
It's just us. It's the way we used to operate,
True.
and the way we continue to somehow operate. We're loosening up a little bit as a people. I think we're.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, we are.
You
We
know,
are.
We're now more open to meeting new people than we were before.
Yeah, that's a
Before
fact.
that, it wasn't even. It's not personal. It's just it's
I don't know you.
it's being discreet
Yeah.
and being
Low-key.
how well do you know this
Private,
person? Low key, exactly. So, that shift takes time.
I think one of our first episodes we were talking about complimenting people on their clothes. Before
Yeah.
you couldn't do that either.
In public.
So-
In public, yes.
Like if
Before
you're in a
you
public
couldn't.
space.
If you go to someone if you go to a girl say nice shoes, hey, it's game
Yeah.
over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't-
Yeah,
don't do
now
that,
people
yeah.
are more open to it.
Right.
They're styling up for you to look at them.
Right.
I remember when we started vaccination here. Remember when it was
They're being themselves,
yes.
right?
You saw that?
It goes back to that, right?
That was amazing
Yeah.
though. If anyone who went to get vaccinated when it first started, it was a fashion show.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody
Yeah.
was dressed to impress. We've been on lockdown for a while. Now everybody gets to see us now.
We get to see
Remind me
everybody
of
else.
going on a plane back in the day,
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I'm well vaccinated. Yeah.
Suit and tie.
Yeah.
We lost one Soundstorm because of COVID.
Yes, we did.
Mm.
How awful was it, to be honest?
Um,
Because you guys were prepared.
Look, I mean, you get out of a festival and you're getting ready to dive into, events, and we were planning mdlbeast, and that obviously it got canceled a week before.
Yeah, I remember that.
But the COVID, the pandemic, and the start of it, there was enough fear for us not to really worry about the next festival. We always said, inshallah, in 6 months things will calm down, and that's the way we looked at things, right? But it also inspired our Freakways festival, for for
Yeah,
example.
we saw that.
Mhm.
Right? I
Which
mean,
was a great way of
Exactly, that
taking
was a
advantage of
smart
the
move.
situation.
Oh,
yeah.
y'all are at home. Have this.
yeah, and it was really like, you know, the way we thought of it was all about how do you get people off their couches, even if virtually, and take them to a fort in Italy, or you know, قرية ذي عين في الباحة, or you know, Umluj, or you know, it was about really, yani, since we're all we always use this, we were all very grounded and we couldn't leave, so this kind of helped us, you know, go elsewhere. That's why we packaged it with this airline concept, right?
Yeah,
It was
Yes.
because none of us were flying, and you know, all of us know what airline experiences are like. So we were like, okay, it's a traveling show, sort of. Let's take people away from where they are and have them see
Go
some really
somewhere
beautiful
else.
scenery. Go somewhere else, even if virtually. So like even our approach to that, it was human. You know what I mean? We were
How
thinking,
challenging was it though? Because
It
you
was
just
challenging.
you had this amazing moment.
Yeah, but that never stopped us. I mean, the first
Well, that's what we're
Soundstorm,
saying.
6 weeks.
That was ridiculous.
That was ridiculous.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was, you know, even I'm still a little shocked. You know?
I don't blame you.
That was an impossible feat, and you know, literally until the doors opened, I remember still, you know, pulling out merch from boxes, and like we were just getting things done immediately, and there was nothing that was going to stop us from doing that. You know what I mean? We were so pumped and ready, focused. And then, you know, and then it happened, and people smiled, and people were happy, and people were dancing.
You shattered people's worlds and
And
perceptions.
people were really funky. Like they have rhythm. You know? They felt
Style
the
as well.
music and style, and you know,
Yes.
they were living their best 3 days ever. So it was definitely, that was worth it.
Oh fuck yeah, it was worth
That was
it.
worth it.
We're about to see it in a week.
Yeah.
Now. In a week.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't
I remember we were sleeping yeah, 90 minutes every day, and then like little 10-minute naps here and there, and they were involuntary naps. They were like passing out, like, literally passing out like after a meal or something.
I have no choice.
It was and it was rough, but you know, I have never been that driven, you know, to do anything, and I was a little bit crazy. Yeah, I was
I don't blame you.
That's inspiration, though, right? That's passion,
Yeah.
not just inspiration.
yeah.
Like, I really want to make this succeed, and I will do whatever I can to put all my effort towards that.
Everybody was
Absolutely.
sleeping on site.
Yes.
Like everybody was sleeping on site.
Yeah. It was
One of our
insane.
friends is with y'all.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know who it is.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
gonna finish. Whether I like it or not, it's gonna fucking finish.
Oh yeah. We
And-
were determined.
You guys never got the love and respect for that, by the way.
What do you mean?
No. Honestly, for
Really?
that 6 week,
I'll take more. but
alright, bring me a bucket. Bring me a bucket.
Bring the flower.
honestly, no. I mean, we have been getting so much love for it, and
No, you got so much love for doing it,
yeah,
but the process of it, that pain, no one saw that pain. You know,
The sweat
No.
and the tears.
It's- See what I- that's what I'm
we never talked about the pain. I'm talking about it now.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because like I love Ramadan to death,
Yeah.
and I know what he had to go through for this.
Oh my God.
And knowing someone that I know personally who's like family to me,
Yeah.
go through that, and he's saying, "Yo, I'm gonna get this done. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck what happens."
We were.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Yes.
Straight on, basically.
Very intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
very
it
intense.
really was worth it, honestly. Like
Yeah.
the whole experience, like the quality itself, the standard that you guys bought.
Absolutely. We had
As much for me, as much as I expected it to be something that blew my mind, I never really when I walked in, whoa, that was the first.
As a
word.
festival, you
Whoa.
guys over delivered.
Definitely.
Thank you.
You over delivered.
Thank you.
Like you actually took what as our culture as a standard, what we want. We were talking about this before. We demand.
We have
As
high
people, we
standards.
demand. We have
Yes.
very high standards.
And that's the thing, Yani, when we are the we that you're talking about,
Yes.
and we're working on the festival, man, the amount of, you know, we were lasering in on the smallest details.
I
right?
don't like that screwdriver.
Exactly.
Change the screwdriver.
And I'm not even like, it was not just me, like, yani, mashallah, there was a massive team behind it. There were so many people very dedicated, putting so much effort, so much love into it. And, you know, everyone was intense and everyone did a great job. And everyone, you know, they over-delivered, like you're saying. They over-delivered. Every member of that entire team.
Fact.
And so,
Blood, sweat, and tears. Literally blood, sweat, and tears.
And it
Yeah.
showed. It really did show. Like in every single experience that I had over there, I did not find anything to not enjoy.
good.
Honestly.
Good, because I saw all the gaps.
For
I mean,
you,
yeah.
definitely. For you, definitely.
Because you know, obviously, you have like you know, this vision, and then you see it come to life, and then you know what you wanted, but then nobody else knows what you wanted.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Nobody else, and this is events in general.
Mm.
Like, you know, you plan for a perfect event. A couple of things will go wrong, and because you're so entrenched in it, to you it's a disaster. But
On the bigger
to the
picture.
audience,
Yeah.
nobody sees it.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. So, like, you know, it was
It's like having an asshole son. You know it. You know he's an asshole. No one else does.
But you try
That's
to not
exactly
talk
what
about
it
that in
is.
public. That's basically.
It's like when you walk around, you're like, you know, yo, fuck this piece of shit.
yeah, but we were very picky, and I think, you know, that's a good thing.
That
You
is a
know,
good thing.
It's a good thing.
You guys actually created something that, see, what I like about it, it wasn't cliche. It wasn't like, okay, we're Saudis. Let's put a couple of things over there that's very Saudi, and we say this is a festival.
Yeah.
No, it was like, no. How can we fuck with everybody's peace of mind?
Yeah.
How can we wake them up?
Listen, we did it from our perspective. And when I say our perspective, I mean like this is our local, this is our flavor, this is our taste. We like things in a certain way. We customize things in a certain, like even our thobes are customized, right?
Facts.
Mhm.
And that's just the way we approach everything. And I think this is the way we approach this festival. We literally were thinking, what do people want? And a lot of it was like guessing. You know, a lot of it was guessing because, you know, there's no precedence. We don't know what the audience actually wants. So, you know, there's a lot of it that's that are big hunches, right? And just, you know, just knowing for me, I was lucky because, and I'm still lucky. I know the community. I know the local underground community.
And
I
that
know
definitely helps, though.
big time.
Yeah.
And not just the local, the global community. Like alhamdulillah, I've been lucky enough to live in different places and see this world, and I travel for it, and I travel for music, and so it translates into the way you end up designing things. Hatta the community around me, like my partners, you know, 966, 9SS, you know, like we're
Creatives and
we're
musicians.
creatives, we're musicians, we come from an advertising world, you know, we're DJs. So like, you know, a lot of that background, you know, it weaves itself into the thinking, weaves itself into the design, and, you know, from a branding perspective, a lineup perspective, like all of that, it plays a role. But it's, again, it's our lens. It's our perspective on what a festival would look like. And that's why it looked like that.
And that's why it looks different than anything
it was
else.
different, because it's unseen, right? This perspective is unseen.
Exactly.
So it really surprised us too. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like we're pretty happy with it now. And you know, this time around, you know, we learned from our mistakes last time around, and you know, we observed them, and we're putting that into every event that we develop. So you know, it's always a learning experience.
That's the growth that you take with you over time.
Definitely, you have to.
And the experience that you brought with you from your background into building this kind of thing.
Absolutely.
That's the unique, the difference that makes it stand out on its own.
Alhamdulillah. I'm happy that you guys think so.
Because we
shows.
see it like this. Look, there's a huge energy in the top of the country, and that energy is seeping down to all of us.
Absolutely.
And like all of us want to deliver.
Yeah.
Like everybody wants to deliver.
Yeah.
You are given an opportunity to actually do something and make a change. And if you're gonna take the opportunity, you know you wanted to grab it by the fucking throat.
Nothing drives people like purpose.
That's a fact.
Oh, definitely.
Except Shamsi waking up.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he wakes up, it's like, yo, today's a good day. Woke up.
Purpose and passion.
Yeah. Well, I
Purpose
mean,
and passion.
they're
Interlinked.
They're interlinked. So
But it's for you, I would imagine that the opportunity itself, being the musician that you are, being the DJ, that having that pastime and being able to work on this project that really drives and animates, talks to you, like it's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Absolutely.
So for us, it's beautiful to see that opportunity being offered in that field, and I hope it's a driver for other people, for other local musicians to go and pursue that.
Speaking of local musicians, the lineup this year.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For bringing the locals on board.
Thank you.
The locals are great.
Exactly.
Well, of course, I'm going to bring them on board.
Exactly. And that's the beautiful thing. This is the second Middle Beast.
Yeah.
And you can see the difference between the first one.
We had a lot of locals in the first one too.
Bro, now again, when you had locals, not a lot of people knew the locals were there.
That's true. They didn't know the locals.
Yes.
Now they know the locals.
Exactly.
They know the locals have a salfa.
Yes.
They have سالفتين.
Yes.
Salftين, you know?
سوالف.
The local scene, honestly, there's so much variety and so much passion and
Quality.
good
well.
taste, you know, and all around, like in every subgenre of electronic music, there's good ears.
When you're saying that when you're playing for yourself.
Yeah.
See, because you're someone that really is so immersed in this that you understand what you want out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the beautiful thing, because of you guys and the way you guys delivered Middle Beast to everyone that's around this whole scene, they also want people to hear them, to listen to them.
Absolutely.
They don't want to play that track that you want to hear. No, I have something that I'm trying to do here, and I'm trying to deliver something. I'm catering to you. I just want you to listen and just give me that whatever you see out of it. I'm not saying the word fucking energy. Just give me back. Just give
That
back
feeling, that
the
feeling.
feeling. Let me see how is it affecting you. And that's different compared to before, because before it was a gimmick. They would come on, you would play the top 10 songs, and then they would just fucking disappear. That's it. You heard fucking Tiesto 9,000 times in one fucking party.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now it's like, no, wait. You guys hear this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and I think
Feel this.
You're right. I mean, just 15 years ago, I remember playing a party in Jeddah, and a woman walks up to me and she says, "Enta DJ?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "اسمع أنا ما أحب التكنو يسوي لي كده وز في وداني." I'm never gonna forget this moment, honestly.
We was.
And I don't play techno, so I just took it from that.
Yes, yeah.
That perspective.
Wrong person.
But that doesn't happen anymore. A lot of people know what they like, but a lot of people here also they're interested to hear your perspective as DJ. So we're no longer iPods.
Yes.
Because at some point we were
definitely. The amount of requests that get
the
thrown at DJ.
requests,
We are no longer iPods.
Yeah, we are no longer iPods.
That's a bar right there. That's a bar right there. We are no longer iPods.
Wallah,
No, there's a lot of butthurt being happening right now.
honestly, I never entertained those requests for the simple reason that I didn't have that music.
Like, that's not what I'm here to provide you with.
Don't have it, right? And a lot of people play it. A lot of people are actually like open format DJs. They play different sounds. That's what they like, right?
Which is fair. Which is completely
fair. I mean, you
completely.
play whatever you like, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, and as a DJ, you're not there to play what the crowd is expecting. You're there to give them something unexpected, and that's and it's your perspective. It's your take. That's what you spend time,
Perfecting and developing.
and digging for music and listening is important. You need to listen to other DJs, just to learn. And you might hear a track that or just a sound that you didn't hear before, and it takes you to a different place. So it's just like we were talking about this earlier. It's like food.
Yes.
Right. The younger you are, your palate you can't handle sophisticated flavors.
You're not doing sushi when you're five.
Sushi when you're 5, exactly. And so that as you grow older, your palate, it evolves and it changes. It's the same thing with your ear. It evolves, and everyone is different. Everyone
That's
has a
beautifully
different
said.
evolution.
Also, let's note this down, fellas.
Alright.
Open format DJ. That means you're trash.
No.
I'm just gonna say that. It's another
I
way
did not
of
say
saying
that.
you are basic.
It's what you like. Play what you like.
I'm not saying you said that. I'm just saying the translation of what I heard in my ear. Okay, see, because words play a frequency in my ear, and depending on how you hear words, okay, you come up with things.
Vibration. Just like,
Yes.
you want to live on Happy Meals? Live on Happy Meals.
Open format سوي وز فدني.
Remember, maybe to you, an open format is not good, but
I
a
don't
lot
say
of
that.
people want it. You know what I mean? Some people want that music.
Yeah, they call people who do not know what music is.
I don't know if that's. I think it's
Look
subjective.
at this, amazing.
Don't do this to me.
I'm not. I'm saying I was just
I'm not
about to
gonna be
say
in this corner.
I know. I
No.
was just about to say, that you are such a nice guy. You look at the positive of things. Welcome to my negative world. Okay.
Wallah, shuf, I'm.
Glass half full.
Yes, let's call it that. But I do like my music, and I am also very picky. But I've learned over the years to phase out music I don't like.
Interesting.
I can actually be somewhere and hear music I don't like and just listen to it. Actually, I won't listen to it. I'll have a conversation.
It's like a background noise.
It's there. I hear it. I don't listen to it.
You zone it out.
Yeah, I zone it out.
Are we gonna talk about why does Baloo usually do sets at 8:45 in the morning? Can we just discuss that? Yes.
What are you talking about?
Yes.
We've
Yes.
been there, Baloo.
We've been there, Baloo.
We've been there for
yes,
that reason.
exactly. Like
Listen.
I need to go home at 6 a.m. Baloo's coming at 8:45. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
I like breakfast.
Yo, I'm there from 9 p.m. I'm there from 9 p.m. and Baloo's at home sleeping. And then he wakes up. Yo, it's my set right now.
No, honestly, I'm usually there all night.
I know we saw you there the whole night. To be honest.
but it depends on where you're placed with whoever's organizing the party, right? So if they tell me you're gonna play in the morning, I'll fix a morning set. If they tell me you're gonna play prime time, like right in the middle of the night, I'll play a different set. So
Baloo should not be playing in the morning. Okay.
Yes.
No, you're prime time, my guy.
No, I'm
okay.
I'm anytime.
Okay, you're humble.
I'm
okay?
anytime,
You're
and
humble.
I'll tell you
All right,
why.
you're humble. Just stay in the corner.
Honestly,
stay in the corner.
like-
This is my conversation, not yours. Okay, it's none of your business. Now I'm requesting. I am a fan. You know those assholes that come up to you and say, "Yo, شغل رابح صقر." That's me. Okay.
No, listen.
شغل Baloo.
But seriously, when it comes to time, you need to be flexible as a DJ. You need to know what to play at what hour you're playing.
Depends on how
It changes.
the mood of the crowd.
I know. Trust me.
It's actually it's experience. It helps you grow. Yeah, and I hear a lot of times these younger DJs, they tend to they're playing the opening set, for example. But they'll play their bangers. You know what I mean?
They'll go
play
really hard.
Yeah, they go really tough, really hard, and it's a learning curve, right? You end up understanding that that's not the right music to play at the right time. And also like you have to, when they say read the room, the phrase read the room.
For real.
It's not just the people, it's the setting. You know what I mean? It's the space you're in. There's this one time we were in a living room. وفي كنب طاولات وبيت.
It's a living room.
It's a fucking living room.
Yeah, it's a living room. And these guys were playing really كذا, anthemy massive music, right? Like stadium quality, like music.
Sounds.
It's not bad music, but نحن في صالون, guys. You know what I mean?
I don't have that vibe right now. I don't have that feeling.
Basically. So that's part of reading the room. Like work for the environment that you're sitting in.
Look
And the
at you.
time of day and the audience.
If y'all are not taking fucking notes right now, I swear to God, if I say you're playing the wrong thing, I'm sending you to Baloo Academy.
Yeah.
Okay? Get your certificate and come back to us again.
Yeah, honestly, it's important. It's important to understand when to play, what to play.
Because you're a person who really took this on as it's a passion. It's something that you really wanted to be in. Like if I tell you you're playing at 3 p.m., you can say, yo, this is 3 p.m. track you need to hear.
Yeah,
If I tell you 2 p.m., there's a different track. 12,
Yeah.
it's a differerent track.
absolutely.
See,
there's daytime house.
exactly.
there's,
Some people
you
just-
know, there's
just
down
play.
tempo. There's so many different things that you can play with. And
But you guys need to educate more when it comes to other DJs.
Yeah.
Because the underground is we're going to make things grow. We know that.
Yeah.
And if there's no control on the underground, or at least not control, guidance,
guidance.
this guidance is the right word. if there's no guidance for them, we're not gonna have another Baloo.
There's so many other
Now,
Baloos,
no.
by the
We're
way.
saying no. We know there's Magic's sitting right here, minding his own business. By the way, Magic's wearing Chicago Bulls and he has a Celtics back for some weird fucking reason.
we
I
have
have
judged
no idea
him
what
already.
the fuck is going on.
Yes.
Okay, we just gotta let this go.
He
all
is
right?
a fan.
I'm just saying. There's some bullshit walking in with this bull. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
No, but seriously, going back
Joking.
to look, I have my perspective, right? Other DJs have their perspective. They have their experience. That's valid. All of them are valid. You know what I mean? And the longer you've been doing it, the more you are poised to actually give advice, right? And actually have a salfa. We're gonna keep repeat this all.
No, it is a good point.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of people that really want to get into it.
Yeah.
And they just want to skip what's around and try to go for the big person.
Yeah.
What does this guy does? Okay, this guy is good at this, but doesn't mean he's the best at everything. Each person has their own talent, has their own niche thing.
Because the field is so diverse, the field is so big, and I
Yeah.
think part of it
Music
is
is big too. Yeah.
true, but there is a need, I think, for education in terms of what the scene can provide and the sounds that are actually part of the scene.
Are we about to talk about XP Music
Yes,
Conference?
see,
Let's do it.
this is where we're going. See, this is where we're going. Exactly. Come on, it's a setup, my guy. Just wait on it. You just snatch it over with me.
No, I want to get into it.
Let's go. MdlBeast XP.
Yeah.
That's the first stop.
So XP basically
Starting tomorrow. Everyone's gonna see this on Sunday. I'm starting on Monday.
So XP has always been a project that is educational. The brand name XP actually comes from Experience, Explore, Express, right?
Nice.
And that's the core of it. And then the music conference is its main
Purpose.
right? The conference will also have like smaller activations that are all about education. There's 4 pillars: talent, scene, policy, and impact.
Okay.
Under each of these pillars, you've got different topics happening at the conference. This year happens to be our first, so we're introducing a lot of stuff. We're in a clean canvas situation. We get to mold it the way we want to mold it, and we get to reimagine it the way we want to reimagine
Sounds
it.
very familiar to me.
It sounds very familiar. It sounds like something called MdlBeast that happened a couple of years ago.
Yeah, maybe a
There was a group of
soundstorm?
people who did a great fucking job of curating this empty plot and turning it into an amazing fucking festival.
And doing
You
whatever
might have heard of it. I'm not
We
sure.
like canvases. What can I tell you?
There you go. There you go.
So this one, I'm really excited about XP. It has so much potential, and inshallah, so much impact. For example, in the talent pillar, we're talking about, how to package yourself as an artist, how to build your DJ career, how to build your sound. The works.
It's
right?
packed. It's packed. We saw the schedule.
Yeah, the
Honestly,
schedule is
was-
great.
was crazy.
Honestly, so again, a lot of hardworking people
We know.
worked on this, crafted it. We're there's a daytime program and a nighttime program. We're going to be talking about building a scene. We're going to be talking about creating policies for music and copyrights and
It's a
opportunities.
one-stop shop for you to understand what's going on,
Yeah,
and you come out with the necessary information.
you have
that
to
you
come
would-
out with something.
Yeah, you will.
Like,
You have to.
That's the promise, is that you come out a definite, especially the audience. We're not just talking to musicians here. That's definitely the core. Artists are at the core of whatever we do, but it's also local entrepreneurs. We're talking to local support.
The ecosystem.
The
basically.
ecosystem, the designers, the stage designers, the technicians,
Production
the music
managers.
engineers, production managers, the works, right? And I urge everyone to, is this going to air before or after?
Yeah,
Before.
it's got to jump before.
Yeah, definitely attend this if you are remotely interested in the music world, because it is going to be substantial for us.
It's gonna be on the 13th and 14th and 15th of
Yes,
December, which will be
inshallah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
And then we have this little thing on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
yeah.
This little thing. We'll get to
Look,
that little thing.
It's going to be a great week in Riyadh.
It's gonna be a ridiculous
sure.
week
It's
in
gonna be a
Riyadh.
great week. Let me put it that way. And so I talked about the day program. The night program is also very
Yes.
exciting, because the
Yes.
night program is all about music and all about these local brands that have been local and regional, actually, that have been pushing music in their own environments, let's say. Again with the silos,
Yes,
right? These
yes.
silos became brands after Middle Beast, and these brands, they had their private party experience, but we have a whole area to fill right now between the big festival and the private party. And that area, there's so much to play with there. You know,
And there's
what
so
I
many
mean?
people.
So no one's gonna say that Middle Beast took a whole week. This is a Middle Beast week. Should be on
7
vacation.
days. It's a 7 days.
Literally.
Really
it
should
should be
be.
a holiday.
I don't mind.
Shit, we don't mind either. we need the Middle Beast holiday 1 week in December.
6 days.
Yo, some of them got Christmas. All right, yo, give us a week.
A lot of people took this week off.
They should.
Yeah,
That's
people took this week
that's
off.
what he did.
It's the right thing.
Oh,
to
yeah,
do.
sorry. He has personal work.
Yeah,
Yes,
personal
yes,
work.
yes, personal work.
No, honestly, we've been like the XP, the program, seeing the night program and the day program. We're so excited.
It's gonna be so much fun, Salah.
Imagine you playing.
Definitely.
You are.
Imagine
Don't wear the
playing.
Bulls and Celtics, please. I'm telling you right now. If I see you with Bulls and Celtics, imagine.
You'll be judged.
Okay, I will give you clothes. I love Magic.
No, and I think one of the nicer things about it is not just the fact that it's educational during the day. No, it's the fact that you're getting all of the locals during the night and you're putting them in one place.
Yes, a lot of them. Let's say. I mean, inshallah, this grows, and next year it'll expand even more. But this year, mashallah, the Jack site is
Amazing.
Mm.
I passed by you guys today. It was amazing.
Yeah, it is a beautiful site. Ooh, the size of it, the location, the size of the warehouses, like it all just makes sense for this conference.
You created like a little village.
Yeah,
That's exactly what you guys
Yeah.
did. You did a little village.
it's a tiny village.
Exactly.
It's a tiny village.
So you go to XP Village,
yeah,
and then after you're done,
after you're done,
You
there's
migrate.
this little festival that's going to happen. a little bit outside of Riyadh. It's maybe a couple of 100,000 people. That's about it.
It's short distance. from
Short
Riyadh,
distance.
yeah.
What are you talking
It's a
about?
hop-
That's a hop and a skip.
hop and a skip, yeah. Hop and a skip from Riyadh. But I mean, it's it's the perfect weather. I think.
In Riyadh, yes.
You could I love winter in Riyadh. I've
I'm a winter person.
all my life I've always preferred Riyadh. In fact, when I lived in the States, I used to look forward to Christmas break because it was winter in Riyadh. It's the most beautiful place.
It's one of the highlights, honestly.
It's beautiful in the day and night.
Yeah.
Except late night.
Yeah.
So for Middle Beast, if everybody's going to Middle Beast, keep warm.
Fawad.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep warm.
Yeah.
Right now we're fucked.
Yeah,
Okay?
come to Soundstorm warm.
Well prepared.
Yeah. And bring a backpack so you can, spend your day in the slight warmth, and then
The
at
slight
night
warmth.
it's gonna get cold. It's gonna get cold.
So we have Middle Beast coming up.
Yeah,
Soundstorm.
sounds
The second coming.
Mhm.
the second storm.
Finally,
yeah.
finally.
Yeah,
All right.
finally.
We've been waiting for this.
Yep.
2 years now.
The
Now I
storm.
know that all of you look. I begged Ramadan. Ramadan بعطاني وجه. Okay. Ramadan ما أعطاني سالفة. Okay. What do you guys have planned?
If you opened with that, what am I?
I know.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Malik, he's not gonna fire you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Actually, no. I'll tell you what we have planned. We have 4 days
it. Okay, yeah, okay. So
of.
I'm gonna kick your ass out if you have 4 days of music. We know.
No, but I just started.
All right, go ahead.
This is a paragraph.
Go ahead.
Okay, paragraph. I'm ready.
I'm gonna hold the record button. Go ahead.
So yeah, it's 4 days and nights, and we have a few more stages than we did last year. We have expanded musically. We're diving into deeper sounds, darker sounds, tougher sounds.
Nice.
Also, we are bringing in a lot of artists. Some are returning from last Soundstorm, which
Nice.
is great, including a lot of the locals. And we have a lot of new talent coming in, and the lineup is beautifully curated. I'm really excited about it, actually. Every ear is gonna find its home at Soundstorm.
nice.
We are excited to launch also our fashion line under.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I'm
That's
gonna go
new.
and be broke. Okay.
Look, it's a choice, but
No,
you'll be
I have a
richer.
problem.
You'll be richer with festival garments that you'll
Oh,
wear
wow.
for
Look,
years.
everyone knows
Years,
I love
definitely.
merch. If there's merch, I have to buy.
This is different. This is a step above merch.
I still want.
So this
You
is
will love it.
Oh, I'll buy it. I'm
you
telling
will
you right
wear
now.
it. Trust me.
Oh,
Like,
I know I will. What are you
it's,
talking about?
It's badass. I have to say, I'm really excited about it because it's It's ours.
So it sounds.
If you guys see any Middle Beast truck,
Yeah,
just pull her over.
festival.
Yo, Fast and Furious that truck. Any Middle Beast truck. Get those garments.
Yep, and it's inspired by.
Get the gamash.
It's like a merge of street and our local traditional wear. So,
All right, okay, you stop.
I'm
Stop
stopping
teasing.
here.
Yeah,
Stop
I'm
teasing.
gonna stop.
Things
now.
are
Okay.
tingling right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. Yeah, relax. Relax.
We'll get the checks right.
Get the
That's
checks,
what we'll
bro.
do.
I'm gonna go broke right now.
Apple Pay.
That's
Yeah.
Habibi. Since I found out Apple Pay exists, okay, my account. They're like, oh, what you need? Oh, fine. Just stole my phone.
This is worth it.
Sounds like it. Honestly,
But-
It's
sounds
worth
like
it. No, it's gonna be cool. Honestly, like yani, we put a lot of thought into it, and you know,
I missed out on the old merch, and I was kicking my ass.
you'll find some of it.
I better.
just
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
You'll find some.
If
of
I
it
don't
still.
find
a pinch.
during your set, you can see me crawling between people. Hey, when? Wagga, Dylan.
I'll take you there, and I'll make you buy everything.
You don't need to make me, my guy.
I'll
Take
come
my
with
fucking money already.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to oh, do you want this? Yes, just put it in the basket. I look
Well,
forward to it.
No, it's gonna be cool. Like I'm actually trying to get my hands on it before we get there because I want to walk in wearing it.
That's some bullshit.
If there's so,
Listen, if
there's
y'all
one
hi-
person,
Look
Who
at
else is gonna wear it?
Exactly.
Come on,
If there's
man.
one person who should
If y'all hiring for Middle Beast during this the merch line, just give me a call. I'll come through.
I'm great at just shipping boxes. I'm just telling you that.
he loves boxes.
Yes, Turks is a collector of boxes. What an
Are
asshole.
you good at ironing?
Hey, don't worry about it.
Hey, man.
Just get the clothes.
Hey,
I'm good at everything.
ironing,
Yeah.
food, whatever you want, my guy.
he has buttons. He can do
Yeah.
buttons.
Do y'all need a valet? Look at Baloo, please pick me up from
Yeah,
home.
sure.
Y'all ready for that traffic? The thing is, you guys are there like early before everybody else,
Yeah, and late.
and late.
And late.
Yeah, late. Yeah.
When will it be starting? It's from the afternoon.
Doors open around 3.
Oh, around 3.
Oh, early.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So we need to leave the house around 1.
Yep.
yeah,
Mhm.
Look, he said yes. Oh shit.
Well,
whatever it takes.
We'll pack a lunch basically. Get on
Yo,
lunchboxes.
listen. Ned was talking to us about the helicopter company. He did some work for them.
Okay.
You know about the helicopter
I
company.
know nothing about the helicopter company.
It's a company owned by PIF.
They do helicopters.
They do helicopters. Yes.
Okay,
So now they just bought like 25 new helicopters, which they can take you to any spot you want.
nice.
Right? I want a fucking
Yeah.
helipad at
Are we,
Middlesbrough.
are we
Yo.
parachuting?
We're gonna be
I-
ziplining.
I don't give a
down
fuck,
this
yo.
week, so-
No.
Slingshot my ass. Okay, just let me get stuck in traffic.
We'll get a shutter chef kid and we'll just jump down.
The garments.
It's the garment.
Baloo, thank you for coming through, my guy.
My pleasure.
We appreciate
This
you.
was a lot of
Really
fun.
We'll do this again and again. This is your house. I told you anytime you want to come
I
through.
appreciate you
Hayak.
guys a lot.
Thank you so much.
Seriously, thank you for having me.
That's bullshit.
It was a
You don't
pleasure,
care.
honestly.
We don't care. We don't care,
It
Baloo.
was a great
What do you mean?
conversation.
Stop acting like we care about each other. We don't. Fuck this.
We were just being really nice. What happened?
He can't handle it, Adi. It's okay.
Seriously, thank you. Give my love to everyone there.
Yeah.
You guys have been doing an
Awesome.
amazing job, especially Lulu. I
Yeah.
want you to give our love to Lulu. She's always been amazing.
Done.
And
She's
her
amazing.
energy.
She's,
Awesome.
she's incredible.
Amazing.
She's incredible.
Ignore Ramadan
The
Talab.
whole team
Don't
is
talk to
incredible.
Ramadan Talab about us. Just ignore it.
Listen,
Ignore it.
and if you want to do a shout out, I love the Middle Beast team from top to bottom. Everyone is amazing.
Respect.
Everyone really, really is passionate. They
Facts.
don't just drink the Kool-Aid, they make the Kool-Aid.
Oh, look at
Wow.
that.
Right?
Look at
they're
that.
they're really
It's
passionate.
spiked, fellas. It's spiked.
No, they're lucky enough. They're lucky enough to be able to work in a place where they can do what they love every day.
Alhamdulillah, we're all very lucky. We're all very inspired, and we're all having a great time inspiring others. So inshallah,
And you guys are doing a great job at it,
thank you.
honestly.
Thank you so much for being here.
It's a pleasure.
Alf Mabruk on everything that you went through.
Allah barak
And
fi.
we wish you better and better and greater success
Inshallah.
to you and
To
everybody
all of
and your
us.
team. I mean, Ya Rab.
To all of us. inshallah.
Thank you guys for being supporters of us. You guys have been amazing. You guys owe us a lot of money. We just gotta let that go real quick. We just want 20% of Middle Beast. That's all we want. We're not asking for too much. Ramadan, I'm gonna give you a call later on tonight.
Terms of negotiation.
Exactly. I'm gonna just send them terms for no reason and then figure it out. Again, seriously, thank you. We look forward to
Pleasure.
XP and Middle Beast
Ta'alu.
Soundstorm.
Of course, I'm going to see you there. Yeah.
Oh,
Definitely,
for sure.
definitely. We're working.
Yeah.
They're making us work, guys.
They
It's gonna
are.
be good work.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's fun work.
Thank you. We appreciate you. And we hopefully we'll see you soon.
Inshallah.
Next week?
Yeah.
I said
All
tomorrow.
week.
We're gonna see him all week. We're gonna see him all week. All right. Thank everybody for joining us. Shout out to our tens and tens of listeners and tens of viewers. And we see y'all motherfuckers at Middle Beast. All right? We
No,
out?
wait, no. We see you at XP and then Middle Beast.
XP.
XP.
He's getting paid more than me.
Yeah.
We out. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.